I heard a coach say that if he had helped somebody to lose a bunch of weight prior to a wedding or some other special event, but then they gained it all back shortly after, he considered this to be a huge failure. But if he had helped somebody just start walking each day for the rest of their life, he considered that to be a huge win. So with this seed planted in my mind, I was convinced I have to make a video sharing what I'm convinced is the formula for the fundamentals of what it takes to be in shape for the rest of your life. Now, there's only 4 elements to this. Number 1, your effort. 2, nutrition, plus sleep. We multiply these 3 by consistency, and this gives you your outcome. Now, why are each one of these fundamentals so important? Well, for starters, your effort is going to be directly affected, or I should say your results will be directly affected by your effort. After 15 plus years of coaching, when I see people that have a high level of effort day in and day out, their results clearly show that. And those that simply show up, as my football coach used to say, just because you hang out in a garage all day doesn't make you a car. Okay, you can't just show up. You have to put forth the effort that matches your goals. Now, for the second part of our equation, nutrition. I've had people come up to me saying or claiming that they have worked out for decades, yet their physique just doesn't reflect their words. Now, in the coaching world, we use the phrase, you can't out-train a bad diet, because what you're putting into your body are the building blocks to create your body. That's how it heals and repairs and rebuilds itself, is what you're putting in there. So if you're putting garbage in, good luck getting a whole lot of good from that. And for sleep, it's pretty straightforward. If you get a lot of sleep, or enough sleep, I should say, everything feels a lot easier and more doable, more manageable. Whereas if you don't, everything feels almost impossible. It's just really challenging. You lack the willpower and self-control and discipline and energy, and your thinking and problem solving goes down. Plus, when we sleep, our body's actually healing and repairing and rebuilding itself. And from a brain's perspective, you're actually helping to rewire your mind and set in new neural pathways in your mind that help you to remember. So sleep is imperative in our formula for being able to maintain this. And lastly is consistency. Now, I'll use a silly analogy of somebody trying to go across the United States from one side to the other side. Let's say, hypothetically, a person was walking, okay? Now, this is how most people approach their fitness or trying to be in shape for life. And that is, they'll go here a little while, and then they'll go over here for a little while, and then depending on how they feel the next day or week or month or year, they'll go through other different ways of trying to get there. And inevitably, they either never get there, or it takes them a really, really, really unnecessarily long time to get there. So consistency trumps all. I mean, you can almost not do as good of a job with the other 3 I just said, and if you have consistency, at least you have a better shot at getting there. But if you have all 4 of these elements with your effort, your sleep, and your nutrition, and you're multiplying these by consistency, I mean, you're guaranteed to get there. So I'll leave you with this last thought, and I'm paraphrasing from Alex Hormozy, who said, if you want help or you want to see progress in some specific area of your life, best thing for you to do is be able to get help from somebody else. And the highest level of person to seek help from is somebody who has done it themselves and who has helped other people get there numerous times. That's the highest level, according to Alex Hormozy. So if you want to chat more about this, let's talk.